Man, I've been watching a lot of people get sent home from Prime here recently. Like, it's not even funny. Like, if you think that Prime's just handing out CDLs over here, that is not true. That is not true. We don't hand out CDLs. You have to work for it. Like, why should I care more about your CDL than you do? So, whenever you're with your trainer, make sure you're listening to them. Make sure you're following directions, because they're there to help you get your CDL. They're not there to give you a CDL. Like, I can't give you a test, and I can't sign off on no paper that says, hey, you know your stuff, give them a CDL. Like, that's not how it works. If it was that easy, man, I would be having a lot more people pass real fast. The thing is that we're not giving out free CDLs over here. We're not. It's going to take work from you. It's going to take you studying your pre-trip, you working on it. It's going to take you listening to how to drive safe, following directions. Can you follow the directions that you have been given? How safe are you? You know, it's pretty bad whenever, like, one of the guys out there, you know, great trainer, excellent instructor, you know, not super nice guy, one of the nicest, is the nicest guy out there. He's the nicest guy out there. And his student got sent home because his student wasn't listening and wasn't following directions. And, you know, like, that guy right there has a ton of patience. And I know that he sat there and worked with this guy about, I don't know, I'm pretty sure that he said about 5 weeks. You know, he's been working with the guy for 5 weeks, and he still can't get him to pass the test. So, you know, at what point does he finally just say, you know what, let's put him on the list to test, see what happens. And then, you know, if he passes, and we'll be like, that dude passed. If he doesn't, hey, we need to talk about, hey, is this really for you? How bad do you want it? Like, and it shows how bad somebody wants it whenever you check their pre-trip, or you check they're out there backing and they're listening. You know that guy wants it bad, because he is following every step. He's committing to it. He's out there backing, and he's learning it real fast. And, you know, he has a drive for it. He's the guy that as soon as the seat opens up, hey, is it my turn? Let me in that truck. Like, I want in there. Then you got the guys that they're all like, oh man, is this somebody else's turn yet? I'm tired of doing this. You know, you're not committed, dude. Like, Prime is not here to give you a free CDL. It's not a free ride. It's not. It takes work and dedication to get it done. You know, and I understand that some things happen and, like, students have to leave. Like, I have that going on right now. One of my students had to leave to take care of some family problems, and pretty much lost a loved one. And, like, you know, I keep him in my thoughts and my prayers, and I've been keeping in touch with him. You know, he left, had to go take care of this stuff, and now he's trying to come back, and I hope he comes back. The guy I believe that he had his head into this. I think that he was just struggling a little bit. He was struggling real hard before he left. But the day before he left, man, he went out there. We went on our first drive the day before he left. We were doing backing before that. Went on the first drive, and man, the dude can drive good. He was learning it fast. He was picking it up fast. So, like, I have no doubt in my mind that when he comes back, he's going to be great. So I texted him today, and he said that his family member passed away, and they just buried him. And, you know, I'm glad that he left whenever he did. You know, he needed to go. You know, if your loved one's sick, make sure you go. Even if they're all like, nah, I'm fine, I'm just in the hospital. Like, go see that person. Go spend some time with them, because it might be the last. You know, I'm glad he left when he did, and I'm glad that he got there, you know. And, you know, unfortunately, he lost the person in his life. But the thing is, he's going to come back. Man, he's all like, man, I'm hoping that Prime doesn't deny me coming back. And I was like, no, they're not going to deny you coming back. Tell them your situation, tell them what happened, and you probably won't even have to do orientation. Just when you get back, boom, they'll probably put you with me and we'll get you finished. We'll finish up your stuff you got to get done, get you ready for that test, and we'll get you tested. You know, I work hard. Like, I do work hard. Like, I try my hardest to help my guys out. But with that being said, though, I need them to try hard too. Like, quitting in the middle of a maneuver and just pulling off, like, I'm just gonna start over. That's quitting in my book. Like, don't quit on yourself. I'm not gonna quit on you. I can give you all the knowledge and information to do this test if you want it. If you come in late, then the next day, guess who's coming in late? If I tell you to show up at 6 a.m. and you don't get there till like 8 a.m., I'm going to tell you come in 6 a.m. the next day, and guess who's not going to be there till 8 a.m.? When you got a problem with it, I'm going to be like, oh, I thought we just come into work whenever we felt like it. Isn't that how that works? You know, there's set times. Help yourself. Help yourself, and I'll be right there with you. We'll work through this. We'll get it done. We'll get that CDL. It's not, hey, man, I came to Springfield, Missouri. I'm in the class. You've got to give me my CDL. In fact, you might be sent home without a CDL. You might owe Prime money for taking their course and going through it and not paying no attention and getting sent home. You might owe some money. You know? You signed the contract. You said, hey, I'm going to be here. I'm going to go through this class and I'm going to get my CDL here and I'm committed to a year with you. And did you fulfill your contract? No. You played around and you messed off and you didn't do what you were supposed to do. So I've seen guys get sent home for backing. I've seen guys get sent home for driving. I've seen people get sent home for pre-trip. You know, it's time to buckle down once you're here. And I don't mean to be negative to everybody out there watching the video. I'm just trying to tell you, hey, man, get it together. Get it together. You're not going to get a free CDL here, man. You got to work for it. Put in your work. Do what needs to be done. Stop hanging out with a lot of people. You know, hey, guys, I got to go, man. I got to go do my pre-trip. I got to go study my backing. You know, there's always time for hanging out. And then there's time for work. When it's time for work, it's time for work. Let's get it. Let's buckle down and get it done. And I want to tell you guys, hey, it's a lot of work to get your CDL. If you're thinking about coming to Prime, you better get ready to work. You better get ready to study. You better get ready to try your hardest. Put 100% in there. If you're not 100% and you're not all the way in here and your head is not in that game, then you're not going to pick it up as fast. You got to be 100% with us. You have to be full in. Like, it's time. It's time. You came all this way. Let's get this done. Let's get our CDL. Let's start going to TNT, making the guaranteed $900 a week instead of being on borrowed money, $250 a week or $200 a week. We're on borrowed money. You ain't making nothing. But once you get that CDL, boom, $900 a week. Now, of course, they're going to take out their taxes and stuff. Don't quote me on saying, hey, what's the big deal? So I get $900 a week, period. Nah, they're going to take out their taxes and stuff. Your state's going to get their cut of your money, period. You know, you can't fight the man. If you can fight the man and you win and you don't have to pay taxes, you might let me in on a little secret because I'm tired of paying taxes. Like, I pay a lot of taxes each year. Like, they take a big chunk of my money and take it for taxes. And I don't get all that money back at income tax. I'm all like, man, I paid in like, we'll say like 10 grand. I paid in 10 grand. Income tax time comes around. I'm all like, where's my 10 grand? They're all like, no, you have 2 grand. But I paid in 10 grand. Hey, man, they're going to take their cut. You got a way to beat that? Let me know, man. I'm down for it. Like, I'll probably even be willing to give you a percentage because, like, if I get my full 10 grand back, I'm ready. Like, hey, I wasn't getting it before. Maybe I'll cut you in on a little some of it. You can keep that 2 grand for hooking me up and teaching me how to not have to pay that. And I'll give you the 2 grand that I was going to get, and I'll keep the other 8 grand. Sounds fair to me. Hey, finder's fee, I believe in it. you know, hook me up on the way to not have to pay these taxes. But, you know, keep y'all's heads up out there. I just wanted to let y'all know, hey, man, it's a fight to get that CDL. It is a fight. It's not, hey, I'm here, I'm going to get a free CDL. It is a fight. It is work. So like, comment, and subscribe if you like the video. Don't forget, Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Central Time. 7 p.m. Central Time, we go live. Most of the time, I have somebody with me, or I'll be by myself. Either way, it's still alive for you to ask questions. Give me your thoughts, comments, whatever you want to say about Prime. Like, I'm there. I'm going to keep it real with you. Prime don't pay me to do YouTube, so like when I'm doing a live, ask me a question, I'm going to give you an answer. You know? It's that honesty that, like, I try to get out there. Hey, Thursday nights, man, you say those good, juicy questions, and I'll give you my input. Hey, my fleet manager did this. Hey, my co-driver did this. Hey, so-and-so did this. What you think about that? You know, you might not like the answer, though. Sometimes I'm all like, you're the problem. People don't like that, but hey, I'm going to try to answer your question. I'm going to try to give you an honest opinion. You know, I'm going to try to look out for you. Don't forget, Thursdays, 7 Central Time, hit me up. Also, check out that description. There's a lot of useful stuff in it. Just saying. Like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell. Get my latest lives. Get my newest videos. Also, in the description, there's a link to fill out an application and get my recruiter. My recruiter's good. Don't forget to drop that referral code, COXDJO. Also, my phone number is 417-894-8098. Drop me a call, text me, something.